This time I'll ride with AVNation with the road to InfoComm. InfoComm 2026 happens June 17th through the 19th. And with me to talk about Listen Technologies in their booth is my buddy, Mikey Schaefer. Welcome, ma'am.
Thanks for having me.
You guys are over in Central Hall, because we're back in Vegas, C8817. Mikey, Listen has an awful lot of happening right now with a whole bunch of different technologies. So what will we find in the Listen Technology booth?
You will find a lot. I mean, all eyes this year are going to be on Auracast and what that means in our industry. We are one of many that are doing great things in this space. So I think that's where we're going to primarily spend a lot of time, explaining. I do have to do a preamble on what it is and why it matters and why it's so exciting to us. But you're going to see a lot there. You're going to see a lot about our, a lot of things from our roadmap. What's the future going to look like? I will say the future is happening really fast. The future is now, I guess, to use that phrase, but there will be roadmap items that you will see when you get there. There will be some pretty fun interactive demos where folks will be able to put themselves in the shoes of those with hearing loss. We'll be able to show the experience through actual hearing aids. What's going to really make Ori and Auracast in general successful is that interoperability. It is built so that folks will be able to listen with their own device. It is built to interact with the rest of the AV ecosystem in any space. And so being able to demonstrate that live through hearing aids, through earbuds, demonstrate plugins and how it's going to be part of an ecosystem. I think that's going to be the really exciting part. But again, lots happening with Wi-Fi, and we always have a lot of questions on the tried and true lines as well. But we are releasing a new loop receiver that will be live in the booth, and people will actually get to experience what it's like to use a hearing loop as well, which most folks don't get an opportunity to do. Yeah. So lots of interactive experiences this year.
You mentioned interoperability, and that is something that is interesting because you specifically when it comes to hearing assist systems, this is one of those technologies that allows us in the industry to get beyond our own industry, right? Because a lot of what we do, right, we do projection mapping and there's a segment that thinks that's important and that's really cool. And it is. I'm one of those people, right? Control is another area that, it's going to impact a certain number of the IT and the AV directors. Hearing assist systems, that is something that impacts nearly everybody and their family at some point in their life. How important is that interoperability in getting that solution and, quite frankly, that assistance to people who do have hearing loss?
Well, I think it's paramount because, hearing assist it's visible and is promoted and is really easy to use without a lot of extra steps are the ones that get used. Yeah. It's the truth. We all know, we've all installed assistive listening that's going to sit in a closet, and it's unfortunate because every single technology can deliver a great experience, but never before have we been this cool, I think. We have a lot of help from the industry and from Bluetooth themselves and from every hearing aid manufacturer who wants to sell hearing aids that many hands are making very light work. So that interoperability is paramount. And I don't know if folks know but it's optional. We could create something that is not going to interact with the world around us and say it's proprietary, and we could say, oh, no, you have to use our receivers, but that's not the point. The point is to make places accessible and deliver some other cool things, right? It can deliver high fidelity audio. I can see, it's changing the face of what do we do outside concerts when we're all in the village that they're building out there? Can we get access to high quality audio? Another thing that's going to drive this forward is those of us of average hearing, right? My husband is very, very hard of hearing. I am not. We would both use this system. I would love to have access to an audio feed right in my ear and do that right from my phone or my earbuds. And I can do that. So I do think that's going to really help this snowball grow, is that just like traditional Bluetooth, everyone's going to use it.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. You can get a test of that and a demo of that. C8817. Mikey, not everybody is going to InfoComm, but so if they're not going and they want to follow along with everything that Listen Technologies is doing, how do they do that?
So you can find us at listentech.com and also ampatronic.com. We are one. You can find us in either place. If you're attending, we do have PM and the AM. So you can meet with our PMs for each of these lines specifically, spend some time Wednesday and Thursday at 10:30.
All right, very good. We will see Mikey Schaefer at InfoComm. For us, for AVNation, go by our website, avnation.tv. That's avnation.tv, and follow along as we also head to Las Vegas for InfoComm 2026, June 17th through the 19th. All that and more at avnation.tv. That's avnation.tv.